First off, just like I said, I think yesterday was a privilege to share the court with, with Matt Painter and Purdue, one of the top programs in the country, one of the best coaches in the country, and just total class, class personified across the board with those guys. So, obviously, what could you say? We won by a lot again. Braden had it with 3 on the clock, and he used the ball screen, and in such a late shot clock situation, like Donovan needed to get up there high and eliminate the attempt. But just the game plan and Luke, Luke for a day and a half prep to have us as ready as he did defensively for that game was just impressive. We obviously, we didn't want to give up threes. We didn't care if Zach took 25, 28 shots to get 30, 35 points. This whole game plan was like, no Smith, no Lawyer, no Gillis, no Jones. Keep that collective group under 18, 20 points as a group. They had no chance to win. I think it's up there in terms of the greatest 2-year runs that a program's maybe ever had, just because, I don't want to, I guess, I can't say anything about Duke because I'm going to piss my brother off. But I guess I could say stuff about Florida. But I love Billy Donovan, so I'm in a bad spot. I just think it's the best 2-year run, I think, in a very, very long time, just because of everything we lost from last year's team. To lose that much, and again, to do what we did again, it's got to be as impressive a 2-year run as a program's had since prior to whoever did it before Duke. To me, it is more impressive than what Florida and Duke did. Because they brought back their entire teams, and we lost we lost some major players. Things are gonna be a little crazy for the next 10 days. Unfortunately, we're gonna head into the portal like everybody else now. I've been dreading this moment, but now we're here. We'll enjoy this for a couple days, but then we're gonna. On the flight home tomorrow, we'll start talking about, what the roster is going to look like. Obviously, we graduate some players. We're going to lose a couple potentially to the NBA early entry, and we're going to dive in and put together a roster that can play a comparable level of basketball to the one that you guys have witnessed the last 2 years. I know what our mindset will be. We're going to be focusing on trying to put together, a 3-year run, not just a 2-year run. I think that's probably for you guys to decide. I think, it's obviously it's a special run, and yeah, shit, we're going to try and replicate it again. We're going to, we're going to maintain a championship culture. We're bringing in some very talented high school freshmen. Our returning players through player development will take a big jump, and then we'll strategically add through the portal. So I don't think that we're going anywhere.